Fed up with flooding. This video from the Wink News drone shows the streets in Buckingham completely underwater. Neighbors say last week's storms were too much and something needs to change. They're worried about their safety and their property values.
Yeah, and that's why they decided to hold a meeting tonight. And the Night Beat's Taylor Wirtz joins us live from Buckingham. So Taylor, what do neighbors think is at the root of this flooding issue?
Well, Russ, they think that those in charge aren't doing enough in the area to prevent things like we saw last week, whether it be a clogged drain or pipe or a shallow canal. They believe that things like we saw last week could be avoided, and they want their voices to be heard. Cars stuck in floodwaters, yards turned into ponds, and people stuck inside for days. This wasn't Hurricane Ian. This was just last week.
It looked like I lived in an island. I was water everywhere, and I couldn't even get to my neighbor because the water was up to my thighs.
One more day, our houses would have been flooded.
And once the water came, it took a while for it to go.
It took an extra 2 to 3 days to go down.
Pedro Delina missed 2 days of work because of the flooding.
I was stuck in a house, unable to get any of the cars out of the house because the water came so high.
Even on Monday, there was still water everywhere. And now neighbors in Buckingham and other areas of Lehigh say they've had enough. They know rain is a part of life here, but they say preventable things like clogged pipes and shallow canals need to be addressed by those in charge.
I have yet to see the city come around and clean the canals.
They haven't done anything to address the problems we have. It's just making us feel like nobody cares.
And they won't stop till something is done, passing out flyers and holding meetings, determined to make their voices heard.
We've reached out to the county with no response, so we decided to get on our campaign and see what we can do for ourselves.
The water needs to go somewhere. They need to take care of it now before the problem gets to a point where there's no way back.
Now that this group has organized, they tell me they plan to attend a meeting next week with the Lehigh Acres Municipal Services District at 6 p.m. next Monday to see what can be done, and they'll continue reaching out to the county and anyone else to get this fixed. On the Night Beat, Taylor Wirtz, Wink News.